What if your perfect little suburban streets was actually a pressure cooker of lust, secret, and hypocrisy? That's exactly what the Northerners 1992 film exposes. This dark Dutch comedy strips away the smiles and clean lawns to show us the ugly truth behind suburban life. Peeping postman, repressed housewives, controlling husbands, and a boy who's just with fantasies of Africa. This isn't just a movie, it's a twisted, hilarious mirror held up to society. And let's dive into this cult classic and see why the suburbia has never looked so disturbing. The film is set in a small row of houses in early 1960s, surrounded by emptiness, and a perfect metaphor of the hollow lives inside. There is a Thomas, a curious boy, lost in his fantasies of Africans' wildlife and tribes. His father, Mr. Van Doggen, is a postman who delivers more than letters. He spies, he snoops, and he leaves for his neighbor's secrets. Then there is Martha, Thomas' mother, trapped in a suffocating marriage, desperate for something more, something forbidden. Add in a butcher who treats his wife like property, a hypocritical preacher who can't practice what he preaches, and you got a neighborhood that looked like normal but is about to implode with repressed desires. This isn't just a croaky humor, it's a razor sharp satire. Sexual repression runs through every household. Nobody is satisfied, but everybody is pretending. Voyeurism and control, from the postman's spying to the butcher's dominance, shows us how power plays out in private. Culture ignorance is exposed through the Thomas obsession with Africa. It's innocent curiosity, but it also reveals how the West fantasized about and misunderstood other cultures and those wide empty landscapes. They scream isolation. These people might have lived side by side, but they are completely disconnected. Director Alex Van delivers it all with his signature deadpan style. The actor plays it straight, no exaggeration, which makes the absurd even funnier and more uncomfortable. The set design feels artificial, almost like a stage play, giving us this dollhouse world where every crack in the fed is magnified. The humor. It's dark, unsettling, and sometimes shocking. You laugh, then immediately feel guilty for laughing. If you have ever seen films by Roy Anderson or early Cockin brothers, this has that same subtle, awkward energy, but with a very Dutch flavor. And the strength and weaknesses. Strength. The satire is brutal and brilliant. The imaginary sticks with you, ordinary moments twisted in a subtle comedy. It's bold, it's uncomfortable, and it doesn't play it with safe. But the passing is slow, and if you are used to Hollywood comedies, this will feel liberatory strange. Some of satire is deeply tied to Dutch culture in the 60s, so the international viewers might miss the certain digs. And yes, their humor is so dark, it could turn some people off completely. At the end of the day, The Northerners is just a dark comedy. It's a savage takedown of suburban life, repression, and a moral hypocrisy. It dares you to laugh, then makes you swim for doing it. And if you are into a weird, satirical cinema, that peeks back the fake smiles and shows the messy truth after myth. This is absolutely worth your time. The brilliance of this film lies in its dark comedy and subtle satire. Each character feels trapped, suffocating under the weight of their own suppressed passions. The neighborhood looks ordinary, but everything that happened inside it is strange, unsettling, and oddly funny. The cinematography enhances that feeling. It's sterile, boxed in, and claustrophobic, making suburb feel less like a home and more like a stage for human absurdity. And so, what do you think? Would you survive in a sub neighborhood like this? Or you would go just a crazy has characters? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button if you enjoy this review. And subscribe for more spicy deep dives into films that exposes society's darkest secret. For more details about the film, please do check description.